perfectly all right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, everyone. Hi, audience. I welcome Gaykwad. I'm very happy to see him here as our alumni and as a data analyst. I welcome you, Samyak.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
First of all,
So,
thank,
yeah,
first of all, thank you to inviting me for the webinar. And yeah, DataMites, I know the institute is very good, and I learned lots of things from the offline classes. So, thank you for the opportunity.
yeah. Nice to have you, Samyak. Let's start with your introduction for our audience and those of who don't know you. You can just introduce yourself, just quite a background. What is your basic degree and what what is your all background?
Yeah, yeah, sure. First of all, myself, Samyak Gaykwad. I'm from Chandrapur, Maharashtra, and currently living in Pune. I completed my bachelor degree in electrical engineering. After that, I joined the DataMites Institute for further study in data analytics. Then I searched about the profile and data analytics world. After that, I learned the skill like SQL, Python, machine learning, and Excel and Power BI. Then I started applying to the companies, but I haven't received any reply from there. Then I tried since 3 months. Then I got one offer letter from the CRIF Highmark. Now I'm currently working as a data analyst at CRIF Highmark.
Yeah, nice to have. So what brought you to like data analyst as a course? What inspired you? Kind of were you were kind of had a passion towards data and analysis and various tools? Did you have an exposure? Was it the first time you got to know about all these things here?
Yeah, as I said, I am from electrical background. So in my last year, there have two subjects related to IT field, like industrial training 4.0. There have some topics related to data words like data engineering and some kinds of machine learning program. So I got interest in data in my final year. So I explored the data in data analytics in YouTube, like watching some kind of tutorials and courses where I can start my data journey. Then I found uh, DataMites Institute, and yeah, from that I started uh, like
Yeah, you
gaining
got the
knowledge
further
in data.
exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like, how did you find the subjects? Like, which was your favorite subject, kind of, where you enjoyed a lot, and where did you face the challenge, and how did you overcome those challenges in that particular data
in
analyst
in
subjects? Yeah.
in data analytics.
Yes, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, currently I love writing SQL queries, and I love to good I have good knowledge in SQL and as well as Power BI. So I have good kinds of experience in SQL and Power BI. I enjoy making dashboard and one second. I enjoy making a good dashboard and like some kind of SQL automation. And yeah, I'm working on that, so I enjoy my work.
Yeah, sure. You love SQL, right? Very interesting. Power BI and
Yeah,
SQL are, of course, very
right.
interesting to work on. Okay. Like, what kind of projects helped you in this kind of cracking this job interview? Are
Mm,
you particular about some kind of project which will help our students and viewers crack
uh,
the interviews?
yeah, sure. Like I have done three projects in while learning data analytics. From the DataMites Institute, they give me three projects. Like one is uh, the hospitality based project, and then second one is like a job market analysis. So yeah, these two projects were very helped me, and I really found that projects are very good. And yeah, while learning the other projects, I have make other kinds of project on Power BI and SQL as well. So I, I took some projects from YouTube, and then add it to my resume.
Okay, okay. Like so most of our kind of audience ask like how was your interview process and what were the questions asked? How many rounds were there? This is a usual question. That's why I brought it forward now itself. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Like first in first three interviews, I have gained knowledge about what question are they asked, and like what kind of how they interact with the interviewer. So I had 7 to 8 interviews, and then I in 7 to 8 interviews, most of the questions are related to SQL and Power BI. Yeah, in SQL they ask like basic to advanced, and in Power BI they ask about your projects, how you did that project, and uh, uh, what kind of like mm, situation you face during the project. Yeah,
Okay. More about the project they have
yeah,
asked you, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So it must be very exciting to work as a data analyst. So
yeah.
how is your kind of day-to-day job and anything you want to share special, not anything particular, just anything special, your experience at the company and what you're learning and all, if you're allowed to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Currently, we are in credit bureau, so we are in delivery team. So my work is like creating SQL views in Node tab, then running that view on the server. After that, fetching the data in Tableau and delivering the data files into the client to the client.
Okay, nice, nice. I think it must be very interesting to
Yeah,
work
sure.
as a data analyst, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kind of for our other participants, like how did you plan your studies? Like, especially some people find some SQL and some things challenging. So,
Mhm.
what do you suggest any strategies to learn this? What was do you did you had any unique approach toward this so that other participants can get benefit from?
Yeah, like I have one unique approach, like connecting with other people's and HR in LinkedIn. Like I have spent much more time on LinkedIn, making connection and direct messaging them regarding opportunity. And after that, I posting every day what I learned in my classes or what I learned by myself. And then I got a good response through the LinkedIn. So I want to tell everyone, you must should use like you post the everyday post you are learning on the LinkedIn, then try to reach out to the HR or the person who is working as a data analyst in that company, and try to get some referral. Yeah, you will definitely get the reply from them.
Thank you, Samyak. So these strategies definitely help us in a kind of getting things very easily. And of course, when you post it every day, it will helpful. Like you are you are being accountable to what you learn, right? Yeah,
Yes.
nice, nice,
Right.
nice. Sure. Yeah, yeah. So so anything you found very kind of challenging in SQL or any kind of topics where you had a kind of study plan, like I mean to say
Uh,
how to handle kind of tough things there in particular subjects, particular topics. Yeah.
yeah, sure. Like before joining the course, like I have did some research about the like what kind of skills they ask, and how if I am not able to crack the job interviews, then I found myself stuck in the process. Like while the joining the course, before that I research about the companies, what they ask, and how we can get the job in data analytics. So, in during learning, I found SQL is quite difficult and the most important skill in the data analytics, as well as Python. Some companies ask Python if they require some coding experience. So, I'm basically advanced SQL is tough, little bit tough, and you should know the Windows function and the views. Basically, most of the companies are using views and store procedure because in company data is very large, and yeah, mostly they views and store procedure. So focused on the advanced part, because everyone knows the basic of SQL and Power BI. So try to focus on advanced part.
Okay. Okay. In Power BI, what are the advanced topics you can share with
Uh,
us?
in, in Power BI, if the person is fresher, they ask about the projects and the what kind of function you use in in that project, and some DAX queries and the basic Power BI question only they ask.
Okay, as a basic part as
Yeah,
compared to that of SQL. Okay, okay.
yeah.
So yeah, how was the Python journey? Because some people kind of coding part they are not so comfortable. What are your suggestions for that?
Yeah,
Any kind of
I am also not interested in coding part. So I just learned this basic of Python. Yeah, some while during my some interviews they ask me Python, so I sometimes I not able to answer the question, like they do only ask coding part. So I read the theoretical question, but most of the companies only ask SQL, Python, and Excel. But yeah, I only focused on the how I crack the interviews. So yeah, uh, during my interview, I found SQL and Power BI is the only two skill they mostly ask.
okay, okay, okay. They ask about Excel also, is it? Like
Yeah, sometimes they some like from 8 to 7 interviews. I there only two times I got SQL Excel questions. So they
okay,
only ask like pivot table and Excel formulas like VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP.
okay, more like 20% of the time is Excel, but major 80% of the
Yeah,
time is SQL and Power BI. Okay, okay.
right.
Yeah, okay, okay. So nice to have it. So anything else you want to share, kind of your hobbies, something what are your hobbies and all?
Like I want to tell you some like my story. Like before joining the course, like I don't know about the IT and related about the data analytics. So uh, I just I have some suggestion. Just stuck with the what you are doing, and like related to my hobbies. Like I love to read the books and enjoy doing gym and workouts.
Yeah, sure, sure. So these are kind of when you get stressed out, you can
Yeah.
just be you can just involve in this thing so that you are freshed up and go to work again. Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you, Samyak Gaikwad. I'm so glad to have a conversation with you. So let's ask our audience if they do have any kind of questions for you. Yeah. Audience, do you have any questions from your side? You can just write in the chat box if you have any kind of questions. Okay, seems like there are no questions from the audience. Let's wait for 2 minutes.
Sure.
Something may pop up. Yeah, Siamak, seems like there are no questions from the audience. So yeah, we have a question here. So Gaykwad McNeil wants to ask, how difficult or easy it is to uh, uh, start start learning, like just in general, he wants to ask like how difficult or how easy is it. So it's a very general question. uh, yeah, it's a kind of how easy it is, kind of how difficult or how
How
easy it is, an open question, just an open question it is. How difficult it is it if easy or difficult? That's the general question from McNeil.
like if you are taking if the first step in every situation is quite difficult. If you take your first step, then your way with simple to do some things. Just you need to start and focus on what you are doing. You will definitely achieve what we want to achieve.
Okay, okay. Then we have a question from Ravina. It's a very general question again. You have already answered. Uh, how uh, how to prepare for the interview? I think you have gone in much more, very much in depth about how to prepare the interview, how to
Yeah.
prepare for interview. I think Ravina, you can watch the recordings again and go through it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
want to tell you before interviewing my while interviewing some in first to three interviews, I found myself blank while giving the answer. So I did mirror answering every day. I took half hour to prepare some interview questions in front of mirror, and yeah, that
Oh,
very helped me.
yeah. That's a very good strategy for the people who are like basically
or
freshers, right?
or
You require
yeah,
time for that. Yeah, sure.
if you have friends or anything your colleagues, so take them with ask them to take your interviews, so it will very help you.
Yeah, basically everything is a skill. When you go give interviews many times, you learn to kind of how to tackle with the
Yeah,
interviewer and answer the question. That's a very good tricks and strategies to kind of prepare for the interview. Yeah. Thank you, Ravina Joshi is telling you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. There's another question, very general question. Swarang is asking, what process would you recommend to stay on the top of studies and self-learning?
for self learning, uh, uh, just start from the basic to then jump to the advanced. If you have clear your basic, then start applying to the jobs. If you are not getting calls from the recruiter, then reach out to the recruiter. Just like as I said, just use LinkedIn and reach out to the HR or any other person. And while learning, make advanced projects really, if you are focusing on SQL and Power BI, so make four projects of each skill. Then you will gain some depth knowledge about that skill. Uh, and if you have some your friends or family members who are working, so ask them what kind of work they are working in their company. So they will tell you how. Then after that, you focus on that skills.
Thank you, Samek, for answering. I think most of the participants' question have been answered, and there are no questions from the LinkedIn and YouTube. From Zoom, we have answered all our question, all the questions of the participants. I think, Samek, thank you very much. I think I'm very glad and happy that this is the most very useful tips you have provided to our audience. And if you work on these strategies, definitely everyone will be able to crack the interviews. Thank you, Samek.
Uh,
Nice to
Thank you
have
for inviting me in such a great webinar.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, participants. Thank you, everyone.